Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 4, and the chapter's name is simple equations. Today we will continue the exercise which we have started yesterday, that is exercise 4.4. So we have done that first 4 parts of question number 1. So today we will start with question number 1, part E. Question number 1 and the part E is there. So first of all we should read the question, as I told you that you should have your textbooks with you while you are watching the video, so that you should also read the question at the same time, and you should understand that what type of information is given in the question. So in E part, Munna subtracts thrice a number of notebooks he has from 50. So and he finds that the result to be 8. So we are supposed to find the number of notebooks Munna has. Let the number of notebooks be n, and according to question, if Munna subtracts thrice the number of notebooks he has from 50 means 50 minus thrice means 3 into n, and he gets 8. So the equation is 50 minus 3n is equals to 8. So the first part has been done, means we have framed the simple equation. Why it is simple? Because this is the linear equation in one variable. Linear means the degree is 1, there is no square, means there is no powers, power 2, 3, 4. Here the power is 1, and if no powers is there, then that is understood, means n raised to power 1 is there. Now the second part we have to proceed, that means we are supposed to solve this equation. Solve this equation means we have to find the value of n. To find the value of n, we will keep or we will arrange the terms in which are having the variables on one side and the remaining constant terms on the other side. So here minus 3n is the variable term, and here 8 is there. So 50 on that side is positive. When we will transfer to the right hand side, it will be negative. Now minus 3n. Now both are having the different sign, so the sign will be there of the greater number in magnitude. So 50 is greater, so sign of 50, that is minus. Now we are supposed to subtract 50 minus 8, that is 42. From here minus cancelled out, minus, and n will be equals to 42 upon 3. It implies n will be equals to 3 1 ja 3 and 3 4 ja 12, means 14 notebooks are there with Munna. So like this we are supposed to proceed. Now we will see the next question, that is Ibnal thinks of a number. If she adds 19 to it and divide the sum by 5, she will get 8. So we have to find that number. So that is the part F. Let the number be n. Then according to question, Ibnal thinks of a number if she adds 19 to it, means first of all we are supposed to add 19 to the number, and the number we suppose that is n plus 19. If she adds 19 to it and divide the sum by 5, means divide the sum, means what is the sum? N plus 19 divided by 5, then she gets 8. So she gets 8. So this is the simple equation formed now. Now we are supposed to solve. 5 on this side it is dividing the sum, so on this side it will multiply. So n plus 19 is equals to 8 into 5, 8 into 5, 8 5 ja 40, so the n will be equals to 40 and 19 is plus, that will become minus on this side, so n will be equals to 21. So that will be the answer. If we add 21 to 19, it will become 40, and 40 if we divide 40 by 5, we will get 8. So 21 is the number which Ibn thought. So after that we are supposed to read question number G. Anwar thinks of a number. If he takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number, the result is 23. Let the number be n, and afterwards the conditions are given. According to the conditions we are supposed to proceed, or we are supposed to frame the equation. So the condition is given, Anwar thinks of a number. If he takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number, means 5 by 2 of n, and then it takes away 7 from that, means 7 is subtracted from that, and then he gets 23. Now of means multiply, means 5 by 2 multiply by n minus 7 is equals to 23. So 5 by 2 n is equals to 23. 7 is minus on this side, so it will become plus 7. So 5 by 2 n is equals to 23 plus 7, that is 30. Now 5 by 2 will go on that side and their operation will be interchanged. 2 will multiply and 5 will divide. 2 will go upside, 5 will go downside. So 5 6 is 30. So n will be 12. So the number which Anwar thought was 12. So like this we are supposed to proceed. We will take now the question number 2. In question number 2 also 3 parts are there. So we will start with the first part, that is part A. Question number 2, part A. The teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? So what we have to calculate, that only we are supposed to assume. Let the lowest marks be, let the lowest marks be L. So afterwards we are supposed to frame the equation using the information given in the question. So according to question, teacher tells that the class has that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. Twice the lowest marks means 2 into L plus 7 is equals to highest marks, and the highest marks are also given, that is 87. So from here 2L is equals to 80 plus 7 will become minus 7, 87 minus 7, that is 2L is equals to 87 minus 7, 80, and L will be 80 upon 2 and L will be 40. So, we got the lowest marks, we can calculate the highest marks as well. How? We can multiply the lowest marks by 242 is 80, and we are supposed to add 7 in that. 80 plus 7, that is the 87, and 87 is the highest marks as given in the question as well. So, we can verify our answer whether our solution is correct or not. So, I hope that you have understood the method how to proceed such type of questions. So, you are supposed to repeat all the questions, all the parts of question number 1, as well as you are supposed to try the remaining 2 parts of question number 2. And after completing the work, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. And if you are facing any kind of problem, or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubt so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbooks. Thank you very much.